Heart rose in my chest. I could almost feel the fresh air caressing my face, the sunlight on my hair, my men surrounding me. I counted them to make sure they were all there. Bane, shirtless and swaggering with his hawk and shark tattoos across his chest. Christian, holding my hand, the sun shining on his pale face as he smiled. Ambrose, tall and dangerous, breaking into an unexpected grin that lit his face. And then, that future was gone, and I was back in the yard, listening to a distant alarm blaring. I was on my knees as Bane yanked the bound warden up to his feet. At least I'd seen a future where we survived. I had no idea yet how to shape events to reach that happy ending where we all walked out of Nightstone. At least now, I seemed to have some control over the visions, instead of seeing endless violence and cruelty I couldn't stop. I was seeing something useful, something that showed me how we might possibly be able to save ourselves from Nightstone. I rubbed my hand across my face, racking my brain to figure out the future, and found Bane in front of me, regarding me skeptically.
"You look awfully happy for a sweet girl who just took a pair of hostages,"
Bane said. "Not a sweet girl anymore," I promised.
"Bullshit,"
he answered swiftly. He tilted my chin up toward him, and his lips descended on mine. I kissed him back, clinging to his shoulders carefully, avoiding his wounded arm. I'd been so afraid I'd lose him.
"Thanks for the save,"
he whispered when our lips broke apart.
"I'd be dead without you, Nuss. You're amazing."
Before I could answer, the door flew open at the end of the yard. Ambrose and Christian raced in, followed by their people. They'd come prepared for war, many of them already wolves, or racing with fangs extended, hissing, and ready for war. Once upon a time, they would have scared me. Now the sight of all those dangerous teeth and fur made me feel all warm and fuzzy. Ambrose came to a stop, his brows rising.
"I didn't think you had it in you, Bane." "It's all Nassima,"
Bane admitted, surprising me. Christian whistled, then paced forward, his gaze fixed on the warden.
"Well, this is going to make things very interesting."
"You were bored before you met me," I reminded him.
"Oh, I'm delighted by every adventure with you."
Christian caught my hand in his gaze fixed on me as if he couldn't get enough of my face. Without looking away, he handed me a pair of pants that I quickly pulled on. Ambrose, on the other hand, seemed to need to touch me after being separated. He came behind me, drawing me against his body, and I felt his hard muscle all along my back. Bane snapped his fingers at us.
"Less flirting, more figuring out what the hell we do with these two now. Just because you're terrible at flirting with Nas, don't try to take the pleasure from the rest of us,"
Christian said.
"I think I'd do okay."
Bane disagreed. Christian laughed, a small, derisive sound.
"You're lucky she hasn't castrated you yet, after what you did to her." "Enough!"
Ambrose broke in.
"I swear, Christian, it's you and Bane who are flirting."
He turned me into his arms and looked at me searchingly.
"Are you all right, Nassima? You did this? How?"
"I took down an alpha wolf earlier," I reminded him, touching his face. It was good to see him on his feet again, healed from the poison that his wayward wolves had used to try to take him down.
"You are incredible. Always."
He cupped my hand on his face with his own.
"Too incredible. I don't want you risking your life for mine, Nas."
His voice dropped to a rasp, even though the others could hear him, as if he could barely speak such emotional words out loud.
"I would die without you, my mate."
"You are my mate too," I answered, bobbing up onto my toes to press a quick kiss to his lips. "I can see enough to begin to control things."
"I've heard rumors of how amazing a seer can be."
He stroked my hair back from my forehead with one big hand, his touch affectionate. Ambrose was all hard edges, but his gaze on mine was adoring.
"When she lets herself be."
It seemed